Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Anna and this is my reading for Wednesday, Thursday, the 25th and the 26th. Pulled 3 tarot cards and 1 oracle card. Okay, first we've got the 10 of Wands, followed by the 4 of Pentacles, followed by the 9 of Cups, usually associated with the wish. And the fact that it showed up is telling me, yeah, you know, there's going to be something that you've been pining for quite some time, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come. This card is saying, wow, it's coming. It's gonna come. It may involve going back to school. It may involve some kind of apprenticeship. It may involve that you take on a position as, you know, someone mentors you, so you're come in at an entry level or a certain level where you're being trained to do something. But this card is a card of apprenticeship, especially within this deck. So apprenticeship. The wishes are there, so they're under the table though. They're not revealed fully yet on the table. So the wish is there. Very positive card, is rendering a positive aspect, a positive perspective and angle on these cards here. Because when I pulled this one, then I pulled that one, I was like, what? And then when I pulled this one, I said, oh, right. And then things sort of clicked, you know. So that's coming. At least that is going to come. So if you're waiting, you've applied, you know, whatever it is, that's coming. It's going to come. It's going to come. This is the wish card, the 9 of Cups. And when it shows up in a spread, it brings a very good fortune to someone when they're wanting something so much. And out of 78 cards to get it, that's good. It's excellent, actually. Anyhow, enough about that. On the left here of this figure, the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, this apprenticeship, this thing, this trainee, whatever it is, training, something that you're doing here, this apprenticeship, this new thing that is going to bring about what you ultimately want and desire, whether it's the schooling or whatever, right? You understand this is general, so apply as you see fit. Will require, you know, quite a bit of work. It is a work commitment. However, this is not the typical 10 of Wands where it's like the one person with the wands covering their face, hurting their back, and the load is ridiculous, right? It's not that. You have 2 little angels here. Each is bearing 4, and then these 2 up here have 1. And I like how the woman here has keys. Okay, so in order to this figure in the 4 of Pentacles, you know, is looking over at these cards, and I'm going to bring it up close so you can see the expression. I love the expression. I just love when artists can do wonderful things, right? Okay, so the expression here, okay, let me see that, see? And it's looking over here. It's like thinking, well, I'm going to have my work cut out for me, but it is going to be well distributed. It's well distributed. It's not the typical image of the 4. It's not the typical image of the 10 of Wands, which is why reading tarot with different decks renders a totally different vibe and feel and outcome to the readings. Let's keep it real. Okay, so I talk about this, but anyway, that's like a little tip there. Anyhow, so yeah, work is well distributed. It's flowing. I like that the angels are, you know, they're like holding up these 2 individuals here. It's like the foundation. So this is telling me that whatever training or learning process, whatever it is going to set a foundation. Okay, it is going to set up a foundation for success. Okay, so in the longer term, in the long run of things, as you begin to reach the end of that training period, or the study period, or whatever it is, you know, is going to yield very, very good results. Okay, very good results. You have a king, you have a queen, she's holding the keys. I mean, this is just a sense of mastery, you know, so that's good. The 4 of Pentacles, this is also a card of sort of like, okay, I'm contemplating something. What am I going to do? Pentacles, he's wearing the 3 Pentacles, 1, 2, 3 here, as like if there were buttons on his vestment, right? He's holding a ham here. And then it almost appears like the 3rd Pentacle, the 4th one, he's about to eat it, or it's a cookie or something, like, I don't know. But what this is telling me is that there is a sense of preservation. We're wanting to preserve our finances. We're wanting to preserve the things that are material. It's also telling me that this will be a time that, you know, there's not much spending going on. There's more thriftiness. There is a sense of thriftiness and being able to save. And savings really do come into mind, especially if you're promoted, you're getting promoted and you're training and being mentored and all that. Yeah, it's more money, but what this card suggests is that with this work, with all this work and all these good things coming into mind, into the picture, that is, keep in mind that, you know, you still need to conserve. So be conservative regarding money, finances. Okay, this is a money card. When money card pops up and I see the wands, which is work, boy oh boy, okay, that money, so what, you got the promotion, you're making more, but if, you know, if that's the case, save your money. Don't go, you know, taking that extra income and dumping it into something. You know, this is not the time for that. So the general advice is, when this, if this is applying to you, excuse me, my throat's a little dry, if this applies to you, is that, you know, save your money. Good, save it. Not just for a rainy day, but save it. It's not the time to go ahead and buy the Maserati, right? Why do I always bring up the, well, that's like the Maserati is like the car of cars, right? I don't want one because, ew, what the hell am I gonna do with that? But yeah, anyway, so that's what's going on there. Now the oracle card here says pay attention, and here there is La Sirena, is the mermaid. Her eyes are closed and she's in the water floating with her dolphin friends and all that, blah blah blah. Message here is notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So this card is saying pay attention, be cognizant of how, well, when it comes to finances, see, pay attention, be cognizant of how you're spending the money. And I'm just gonna throw like a real world mundane example here. If I can buy the prosciutto at Costco, or Sam's Club, you know, you get it, right? Then buy it there as opposed to paying top dollar, pound, whatever, euro. You know what I mean? Elsewhere for a little tiny bit of amount, right? So if I can buy that prosciutto or whatever it is, something yummy and luxurious, at a big, huge discount, and I'm getting a bulk of it, then that's what I'm going to do. And that's going to help me enjoy the things that I want to enjoy without breaking the bank and putting a major dent in the bank. You get it? Right. Paying attention. So we're paying attention in a material aspect, a very, you know, this is the Pentacles, it's the earth, you know, being crafty with things. You could do a little DIY, you know, DIY your life or something, just a little bit. Pay attention. But also this card talks about being aware of any signs that are repetitious. So, you know, if you're looking for more direction, if you're looking for an answer, this card is saying that, like, pay attention, because the answer you seek might be something that you overhear and keep hearing. Or for instance, you know, you keep seeing, you momentarily turn on your television, and like 2 or 3 words pop up and you're like, oh, okay. Or you're walking in the park and someone's having a conversation, right? And they happen to mention the same thing. You go to the market, you know, you're browsing, looking around, whatever, and again, you're hearing the same phrase. When you start hearing the same phrase over and over again, you know, especially in a short period of time, that's your answer. That is, someone's trying to convey that, hey, pay attention, listen. So that's the way that Spirit conveys the answer to you. Okay, and that's going to be your answer. And if you use this, if you pay attention and apply this sense of awareness. When we spoke about awareness in the previous reading, when we apply this sense of awareness, you're going to start noticing that your life, it is going to be guided by spirit much more, okay? Because you're paying attention. And we all have this ability. You don't have to be like this shaman somewhere, super special, tucked away in a mountain somewhere. I just gave you a totally cliche example of a shaman. Sorry, shamans out there, love you. Right? But you know what I mean. We all have this ability. We have the ability to tune in and really, pay attention. You're hearing these repetitious phrases, or you're seeing the same signs somewhere, like literally you're driving and you read a sign and then you go somewhere else and you're reading that same sign again, stuff like that. This is going to guide you, and it's going to help you, and it's going to bring about success. It really is. And you know what? Plenty of work, but that's okay. This is a good work card because it's going to yield success. Okay, this is not a strain. There's no one is straining here, okay? This is not the traditional meaning of the Ten of Wands, people. So, don't do that. Don't apply the meaning that you memorized and stuff. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to your cards and the images and everything. Pay attention. That's the tip. Tarot reading tip. Pay attention to your individual decks. Haha. All right. I'm going to end it there. I hope this is really going to help you and guide you, me, all of us. And I will see you here Friday for the weekend reading. Bye-bye.